You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Fist of the North Star 2. Hi Ruronis, this is your pal Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, we're going to be reviewing Fist of the North Star 2. Speaking of Fist of the North Star 2, for today's anime review, at the end of my last anime review on the first Fist of the North Star 2 anime series from 1984 until 1987, I did say I, I should cover Fist of the North Star 2 for today's anime review, which is today, because Fist of the North Star 2 only lasted about 43 episodes. So let's review this anime. Okay. So, because of the pronunciation of the character Rao, or Rao, as in you pronounce it as Ra and O in the pronunciation for the character Rao in the Fist of the North Star series, that's why. Because Never to Say had to be either second season, or it could be particularly the second anime television series, what Fist of the North Star 2 is. Anyway, so let's review this. In the second series, after Rao has been defeated by Kenshiro, a new rival appears. The Gento Kouken warriors. Falco, the successor of the Gento Koken, taken orders from an evil ruler by the name of Jacko, who he claims to be the man chosen by the Tente, and issues orders to his subordinates to capture anyone living in order to build up his imperial capital. Kenshiro once again rises out of the shadows and puts an end to his tyrannical ways. Amidst the mayhem, Lin gets captured and gets taken to the land of the Shura, where the only ruthless fighters exist. Now Kenshiro must pursue the captor and defeat the three Rasho of the land in order to escape with his life and with Lin. So, because technically Fist of the North Star 2 is your typical anime series, because it only encapsulates over 43 episodes, which it has left off on episode 110 until 155. Technically, for Fist of the North Star 2 anime series, that's why, because of how it goes. Basically, years after Rao's death, Bat and Lin, now full grown-ups, except Lin because she still looks like she has a child's mind, create the Hokuto army, which battles the foes. However, that serve the Gento Emperor. The appearance of Falco is a good addition for the character roster of Hokuto no Ken, or Fist of the North Star, whatever you want to call it. And I really liked his Gento Koken fighting style, so Kenshiro defeats Falco and all ends good. Right? Wrong. Which is right here, right now. Now comes the real deal, which is the bad aspect. I have to say about this reason story, well, how it presented. I mean, one of Falco's chief commands, Taiga, I think, steals Lin and transports her to the island of Shura, and a demonic island that the only one strong survived, ruled by the three generals Rasho. Now here's how you expect of how he take Lin there. For any reason about how they got there, Taiga is immediately killed, and the native Shuras kidnap Lin. So the whole story is now Kenshiro trying to rescue Lin, beating the hell out of anyone who gets in his way. But the whole Hokuto Usoke family story, in my opinion. No, not exactly, because it's something how it goes for the second series of Fist of the North Star, that's why. Because the mysterious, never-known background of Hokuto Shinken, but that's not all. there's a cutscene in the second series which shows that Rao told Kenshiro he had an older brother. So Kenshiro always knew he had an older brother. What has got to him? Then why is he so shocked? When he saw Kai-O for the first time, shouldn't he knew already who Kai-O was? The filler scene is a lot more different and a lot more expensive than any episode of Fist of the North Star how experienced for me. For my experience with Fist of the North Star 2 series it was pretty inconsistent and a bit more almost there to the conclusion for the Fist of the North Star TV series, which I kept watching it in spite of watching every episode, which has lots of fighting. And the art is awesome because it still has the 80s anime type of art, but improved upon the first series. Even though I've already covered the first Fist of the North Star series, more of Kenshiro's fighting moves are shown, and none are copied animations of the same moves like the first season. I mean, the soundtrack, for the main reasons in Fist of the North Star, is very badass. The soundtrack of the season is amazingly because the intro song Tough Boy by Tom Cat is the opening that is for the intro for a Fist of the North Star 2 series. That's why. The reason because it's just how it is. There is also one of the weaker aspects of the series, though Kenshiro's stoic attitude. I really hope there's more development in his character. It turns out that we only get to know how that he is an older biological brother named Hyo, or Hayo, whatever you want to pronounce it. Just like how I pronounced the character Rao in the Fist of the North Star first series, which I've already covered back on my previous anime review on the first Fist of the North Star series. The whole new characters entering the roster with these backgrounds just changed the story with how it presented. Then we found out that Rao has an older brother, Kai-O, which is basically a Rao clone, but more evil and twisted. I mean, Kai-O is a lot more evil, but a long way from Rao, which is particularly as most of any other villains in Fist of the North Star series, especially. Besides Rao and Souther, because what Kai-O always does is wound himself so that he can forget love, which is just dramatic and more different than any other villain in the Fist of the North Star series whatsoever. All he does is this because he couldn't save his mother. Who would happen to save a baby Kenshiro when he was in his early days? Because I thought Kenshiro was adopted by Ryukin to train under Hokuto Shinken, and neither Rao nor Toki, which you expect from the original series. According to the original Fist of the North Star series filler, Toki and Rao were adopted by Ryukin to train under the art, but Kenshiro was never shown. Only a few years later, when Kenshiro was a teenager, the enjoyment I love animes with great action and post-apocalyptic setting, manliness with some drama background. Before other animes nowadays, like Berserk and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but Fist of the North Star 2 almost has to the extent of Urusei Yatsura and Ranma half when it comes to 80s anime. That's why. The series is fun to watch if you like martial art fights in either movies or anime, with some over-the-top action and manly tears. Great fight scenes, including Kenshiro versus Falco and Kenshiro versus Han. Well, my favorite episode in Fist of the North Star 2 series is the one where Kenshiro is fighting with Han. When you hear the song Kill the Fight was particularly playing in every episode of Fist of the North Star. And the best moments I loved from Fist of the North Star 2 series, particularly, is where Kenshiro puts on his sunglasses when the montage with the song Kill the Fight was playing. He puts on those sunglasses, which makes him look like the character Sylvester Stallone plays in the 1986 movie Cobra. The second series has its flaws, and two may not be redeemed, but that depends on which anime you have experienced or which anime you've watched. Because I think Fist of the North Star 2 is a lot different from the previous first Fist of the North Star anime series, because Fist of the North Star first anime series lasted only 109 episodes from 1984 until 1987, which is around the same year as when Fist of the North Star 2 series began, because Fist of the North Star 2 only lasted about, like, technically 43 episodes from 1987 until 1988. That's how it presented. Because it's great to watch, with great action scenes, drama, and manliness. And it's only 43 episodes long compared to the 100 episode length of the first Fist of the North Star anime series, is how it goes. Oh yes, and the character who's wearing that mask, who was revealed in Fist of the North Star 2, was the woman named Yuria in the Fist of the North Star 2 series, which Kenshiro recognizes if you ever watched Fist of the North Star 2 series. Yep. For overall, the second series of Fist of the North Star is like somewhat how it's combined with of its first series, with all 152 episodes, while improving on some of the first shows, presenting how it goes. It brings a major one with a choice of story direction. It proves since have setting series as a sequel. So if you want to watch Fist of the North Star, either the first series or the second series, you could watch it as both, because if you watch it all 152 episodes, well, for Fist of the North Star first series only lasted about 109 episodes from 1984 until 1987, but for Fist of the North Star 2 anime series only lasted about technically 43 episodes from 1987 until 1988, which is around the same year as Urusei Yatsura Movie 6, The Final Chapter. That's why. I mean, Urusei Yatsura Movie 5, The Final Chapter, which is around the same year as the final episode of Fist of the North Star 2 series. That's why. And yeah, because we did get 43 episodes of Fist of the North Star 2 series, particularly our episodes 110 to 152 episodes, that is also available in the Fist of the North Star complete series set from Discotek Media, which is only available on DVD and Blu-ray, which is part of the Fist of the North Star Complete Series Collection set, which is released on DVD and Blu-ray from Discotek Media, which is particularly consisted all one episodes from all 152 episodes of both Fist of the North Star series and Fist of the North Star 2 series, which is available on the Discotek Media release on DVD and Blu-ray, if you have ever watched Fist of the North Star anime series, because Fist of the North Star is my favorite anime series. But even though I have done a review on the Fist of the North Star movie last year, which is the 1986 anime movie, that's why. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Fist of the North Star 2. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts about it. When I first watched Fist of the North Star 2 series, it only lasted about 43 episodes, which has covered episodes 110 episodes until 152 episodes, which is available on the DVD set. That's why. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan, link in the description down below. Share this video on your Twitter, Facebook. If you have Twitter, Facebook account, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking the like button on this video. Be sure to click on leave it in the comment section below in this video if you like. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join my channel if you like. Click on my notifications bell button. Check out my videos I'm uploading as well. Subscribe to my channel, RurouniK95. Feel free to join if you're new to my channel as well. And keep it otaku for this anime review on Fist of the North Star 2 series, because this is the first time I get to do another series. That's why. And I hope to see you for the next anime review, because I got more for surprises here for the next anime review. Stay tuned for my next anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, The Diamond is Unbreakable. I'll see you there for my next anime review on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, The Diamond is Unbreakable.
because you won't want to miss it.